decision, in my opinion. There's just my opinion. I'm just some random guy on the internet. You'll probably never come across any videos of mine again, unless you're a follower. But again, yeah. So yeah, you will never come across my videos again. So just don't take everything I say to heart. If it's like advice, but if it's proper advice, like talk to somebody about what you're going through, then yeah. Because it's always better to talk to somebody about what you're going through. It's always better to say, hey, this is what I'm dealing with. I don't like the situation I'm in. I need help. Instead of being like, nah, I'm fine. And then, them probably getting a text the next day saying, hey, yeah, sorry, but this so-and-so's passed away due to, you can put the pieces together because of what the video's about. But, yeah. I do hope that, like, obviously, everyone hopes the world gets better, but, the world isn't just made for people, obviously. We're just something that popped out of its butt. Like, what, 2 million years? No, definitely not 2 million years, but I'm talking about, like, bacteria and stuff, so yeah, probs. After it was made, like how it was made, how it's supposed to be. So, yeah. It is scary to know that, like, you are most likely alone when you're not. You're not always going to be alone. You're not always going to have to be like, hey, this is my problem now, yay. It's not good to think like that. I know it's stupid of me to say it's not good to think like that when I do the exact same. I feel like I'm alone. I have a lot of friends, but I don't feel like they're my friends. Like, I'll sit there and in calls with them and stuff and be like, I will still feel alone. I will still feel like I'm just sitting alone in my room, and sometimes that's what people want. Sometimes people just don't want any friends. Sometimes people just want to be left alone. But that's not for everybody. It's not for, a lot of people, and it's better to, just find a group that you're with, find a group that you will enjoy being in. Like for me, I'm trying to find a better friend group. It's fun-ish to have the fact that, like, it's fun to have friends. You get what I mean, like, it's fun to have friends that you can count on. It might take years to find them, but you'll find them. Like, at this point in time, I don't have many. I wouldn't say I don't have many, but I wouldn't say I would have somebody that I can count on. It's different for everybody. It's hard to explain, but don't let people's stuff get to you. It's not fair, especially on you. Like, if you're going through something, don't try to stress yourself with other people's issues. Be kind, but yet again, you can't be too generous and kind to where they'll be like, oh, okay, well, I can just constantly go to this person and cry. It's not fair. It's definitely not fair on you, and it's not fair on them. And it's better to just sit and... It is something I enjoy saying. It's very cliche, but it's better to sit in silence and listen than to be the loudest one in the room and called an idiot. So, sometimes it's better to just shut your mouth, listen to what everyone's saying, and you understand what people are going through. Maybe you'll hear what people are going through. Maybe you'll find someone just like you. Maybe you'll find someone who has anxiety or has depression or has just stress on them. Schniv. Hold up. Oh, just kill it. Schnocks. But, yeah, it's not always the best thing. Like, it's not always the best thing to be alone. It's not always the best thing to be in a group of people. It's better to sometimes sit by yourself and go, this is the situation I'm in, and think about things you can do to get out of it. Don't just sit here and be like, yeah, my life sucks. I'm a, delete save, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to say the actual word because, demonetization, but, the best advice I could give to somebody, like, the best advice I could give to my younger self would be just go talk to somebody. It's better to just be like, hey, this is what I'm going through, I need help. And like I said earlier, it's better to say that than be like, yeah, I'm fine, and, you know, yeah, I'd rather get bullied and live than, you know, be in a casket without anyone to, you know, hug or some shit. Like, there's a famous quote, well, wouldn't really be famous unless you're really into the self-improvement, you know, health, like mental health community. But it's mainly pointed towards men, but this can go for women as well. I would rather have my brother cry on my shoulder than me cry at his funeral. It's a sad fate, you know, like people will end up doing that. People will end up, you know, and they would have people that care for them, just they wouldn't see it maybe, or maybe they just couldn't take it. So don't let it get to you too much. But it's more so like understanding, okay, this person was going through this. Maybe learn about what they went through, and maybe you'll know how to deal with it through learning. You know, it just all comes with how you think too. You know, it comes with your mental state. Like, a healthy mind lives in a healthy body. You know, if you have an unhealthy mind, you won't have a healthy body. So, well, you will have a healthy body, but that doesn't always mean you'll have a healthy mind. Now, I'm a perfect example. I've got a healthy body, but not a healthy mind. I struggle with depression, quote-unquote depression, with what everyone calls it nowadays, depression. And, definitely anxiety. Well, I'll just sit there, I'll get anxious when people even, you know, talk to me. It's like, whoa, getting too close there, buddy. Like, you know. It's like recently I've been like kind of avoiding people. Sadly, it's hurting the ones that I love, but I'm just avoiding everyone. Like, I'll get texts, and a lot of the time I don't want to talk. I'll just lie there in my bed. You know, maybe I'll continue playing the game. Like, this game recently has been the main game I've been playing because it's just fun. You know, I enjoy it. It's nice. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's definitely calming. If you like games like this, you know, if you like stupid, nah, snap. But yeah, it's definitely like Elder Scrolls Online is the type of game you'd like to play if you just want calmness. You know, put it on easy difficulty, just run around. But back to the proper point of matter, and back to the proper point of the, well, stream/video, because I'm gonna make this a video on YouTube. You know, it's a lot better to just be like, yo, I need help, than, yeah, I'm fine, and then just end up snapping and, you know, really hurting a loved one or something. Well, I do the thing all the time, you know, I'll be like, yeah, I'm fine. I'll sit there. They'll just question everything. But it's better to be like, yeah, you know, I'm sad, or I'm depressed, or I'm anxious, or I have anxiety, and it's better to sit there and understand that and think about that. Like, just sit by yourself in a room without any TVs on, without, you know, music blaring, or without, you know, any distractions. It's better just to sit there and just think about what you're going through and be like, how could I solve this? Like, I know it's like a very like, oh yeah, you know, think about everything type of approach, and it might suck for overthinkers, which I definitely, you know how overthinkers feel. I mean, hell, I've got feelings for an overthinker. So, yeah, they'll always worry, but, you know, it's better to understand the pain that you're in than ignore the pain that you're in and put yourself into more pain, if that makes sense. I doubt it does. Believe me, I doubt it does, but, you know, it might work. It might help. You know, who knows? But yeah, like whether you're going through, you know, the big R. I'm saying the big R because I don't want to get bloody cancelled. But you know what I mean by R. R worded. You're going through R, like the forbidden letter, forbidden word. Starts with R. Very famous.